Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
Something, your bake starts kicking.
I don't know how to follow that one up, truly.
It's just a song, nerd.
Just go, caw.
Meow. Okay, everything looks good.
Somebody's phone right here.
That's mine.
Okay.
That's Cody's.
Don't touch it.
Touch it.
I don't plan on touching it. Cooties.
You're gonna get a disease.
Yes.
And I will do everything in my power to allow us an hour of uninterrupted recording.
That depends if you already used the restroom or not.
At least a half hour of uninterrupted recording.
I pity the fool.
Roll an insight check, the two of you. And we should do a recap also. An official recap.
Yeah, we're going to. 21. Under 85.
41 under... We're doing an insight check?
Yeah.
Is that an actual thing?
What's your intelligence?
Ah, there we go. 41 under 85.
Okay. So this might be a given, but I wouldn't have given it to you had you failed. Why does Creedmoor have reason to believe the sheriff is connected to Divisio?
Because he's working with Divisio.
I'm not going to say, that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So, previously, or do you want to...
Yeah, let's do it. Previously on.
So the last episode, we had just finished a pretty epic gunfight with not only the sheriff's department, but also the baddies from fill in the blanks. What's the name of the gang?
The Whimsies.
The Whimsies, yes. We killed the Irishmen and all their cronies. We'd rescued Edgar and Creedmoor from their grasps. Creedmoor has an ally out in the woods that was performing marksmanship awards. We still haven't met them, but we can attest to their prowess. We searched a bunch of the bodies. Birdie went and searched the farmhouse and found a family that was basically there against their will, kind of, but didn't find any of their bad guys. Tate, what'd you do?
Tate searched pretty much the premises. He searched the barn. He searched the deputy. He searched the Irish. And through that all, found a set of boot prints going out to the middle of the field and some recently used shovels. Tate used these shovels and he began to dig the spot that he found. At that point, I think Birdie and Creedmoor both came to him. We chatted a little bit. Creedmoor said something that he believes the sheriff's department and Divisio are working together. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
And we were having Edgar gather all the bodies, and as recompense, he could get some of the loot from them to fuel his drinking addiction, I guess.
He may or may not be feeding them to the pigs.
He may or may not be. Well, he was feeding them to the pigs, and now we have a hole that he can put them in. And there was a chest that was unearthed, and Tate opened it, and then we ended on that very frustrating cliffhanger.
And I believe you'd also found, you shared with him what you found on the bodies, right?
We have not gotten that far.
Okay. You're positive.
I believe so, yeah.
So that means he's not positive, but he's fairly certain.
Because I knew what I was going to do with them, but I haven't done that. I haven't been alone with Birdie.
I don't have any notes about precious treasure.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So we open our scene. It's late at night, just about the morning time. The stars are out. There's not a lot of clouds in the sky. It's dark. There's a tree line off in the distance surrounding this little valley. 3 men stand around a hole, freshly dug, with a chest sitting in the dirt. There's a large lock on it. What do?
Tate will fumble with the lock a little bit and see if he can't get anywhere with it.
Roll something. Roll me a check. What's he doing?
Is there a lock?
There is a locksmith check.
Oh, God.
There's also a strength if you want to smack it with a hammer. There's a...
That's an 8 over 1.
Oh, well, mark it on your sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, describe to me. He clearly doesn't know anything about lockpicking, but he's trying. What is he doing?
Yeah, he's using a stick that's laying on the ground by him that's pretty thin, and he's kind of trying to... I think he thinks that he can stick it into the hole, and it would somehow like form the shape of the key, and trying to spin it.
Oh, man, you're doing that all wrong. You got to use something metal. Here, let me give it a shot.
What do you know about picking locks?
I know you don't use no daggum stick.
Yeah,
Hop in and check it out.
if you keep shoving wood in there, you'll get it stuck. Make it harder, even if you have the key.
You a locksmith?
Well, no, I'm not. I've been around a lock or two.
And when Birdie's, because I would assume that Tate has lifted this just up and out of the hole, and it's sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
When Birdie's going up to it, Tate's shoulder to shoulder with him, trying to block out Creedmoor a little bit.
Yeah, man, you're supposed to use something metal. Birdie's going to pull out his hip knife, which is just a utility knife, nothing fancy. And he's going to try to, he's just going to jam the tip in there and kind of wiggle it around and hope.
Okay.
Because he also has 0 skill at lockpicking. And he rolled a 14.
Oh. Some of the wood from the stick stayed in the lock, and then Birdie shoving the knife up in there. It is just all bungled.
Oh, man, you jammed it all with that stick.
Birdie, I say we take it back before we break into it too much. No sense doing it out in the night like this.
You want to bring it into the barn?
No, the hotel. Sorry, not the hotel. I don't think they called them that.
You want
No,
to take this back to the inn?
The inn, yeah.
I mean, we could, but what if it's something dangerous inside?
Well, don't bring us any further from it.
Man, just whack that lock there with that shovel.
Creedmoor will grab the shovel and hand it to Clay.
Tate will go to try to slam down on it with a shovel, but he's going to act and keep missing or keep sliding off or hitting parts of it.
Creedmoor
Man, I just dug this entire hole by myself.
Yeah, that means you're weak. Here, you're exhausted.
Creedmoor's got a cigarette in his mouth, and you can see him with his hands cupped, just about to strike a match. And then he looks at Clay, and then he looks over at Birdie, like, is this guy serious? And then he strikes the match and lights his cigarette.
Hey, actually, hang on. Creedmoor. I think there was a hammer and chisel in the barn I saw.
Oh, you think? Where?
Hanging up on the wall.
You mind showing me?
Sure.
All right.
And Tate will hop out of the hole.
Birdie will grab the shovel.
Save me the trouble of looking for it. Okay. The two walk back.
Birdie's going to slam the shovel into the lock.
How does he wait at all?
No.
As soon as he does, okay, roll a strength check.
77 over 50.
Critical
Okay,
fail.
I will say this. Clay is playing into the objectives of the assignment letter right now.
Yes,
And the personal request by Zwarson.
correct. And Birdie is just a little out of it. And he's like, man, just fucking hit the thing.
Right, yeah, he's probably tired and impatient.
Oh, he's tired and impatient. And he was also drinking whiskey earlier. So he's a little ornery from that.
Yeah. Probably a little, yeah. So you rolled, that's a critical fail.
Correct.
Okay, describe to me what he's doing.
Man, just give me that shovel. I'll get it quick. I'm thinking he doesn't place his feet properly. And goes up and slams the shovel into the lock, does a glancing blow, and jams that shovel into his foot.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Not enough to cut his foot off.
No, but
Does it make a noise?
Oh, yeah. Well, Birdie makes a noise.
Yes.
Oh, dang gummit.
take 1 point of damage for that.
Hang on a second, Creedmoor. And Tate will go and move fast back to Birdie, hearing that. Hey, let's check your foot out.
I'm an idiot.
And before Creedmoor gets up to him, as Tate's getting close to Birdie, he's gonna, in a hushed tone, let's not trust Creedmoor.
I know. Just
We
ignore
gotta
me
get
for
this
a
away
moment.
from him.
I agree.
And he's like, shit, why don't you? Don't look like it broke the leather.
Yeah, but might have broke my pride a bit.
And Tate will kind of squeeze on the outside of the boot where it looks like the mark would have been. This feeling?
Yep.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I can walk.
Creedmoor's standing there. I'll go look for the hammer and chisel. Where'd you say it was?
It was hanging on the wall.
Which wall? There's 4 of them.
South.
He looks up at the moon. Which way is south?
Tate will point towards the south.
Got it. Understood.
This is a working barn. I would assume they have something of the sorts. It's not like it's empty.
Yeah. Oh, what? A south-facing... Oh,
No,
like a hammer and chisel?
and a chisel.
Oh, yeah. Or, I mean, there was also a tool shed, yeah. But
yeah.
I'm sure, yeah. Creedmoor will turn around, start walking toward the shed, puffing on his smoke.
Yeah, let's get you and that now bum foot in this back.
Yeah.
And hey, we gotta...
Play it cool.
Creedmoor might be working with Divisio.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't playing it cool.
And remember what Boss Man said.
That's right.
Meanwhile,
So, play into your injury.
Got it.
Edgar is dragging bodies over to the pig pen. And you can hear the pigs are chewing on something.
There's no more wagon here, is there?
Nope, the wagon took off.
A wagon took off.
A wagon.
There is a small wagon present.
I'm gonna see if I can't get that wagon off him. We can use that to haul her back.
That's not
Is
a bad
this like
idea.
a walking wagon or a horse wagon?
It's like a donkey wagon, but the chest isn't like it's not like super duper heavy.
Sure. Tate also doesn't want to carry it all the way back to town.
That's valid. I wouldn't want to either.
Birdie's gonna find a spot to sit and kind of put his boot up on his knee, and he's gonna nurse this injury.
Convince our friend to help us bring it back. Maybe we can corner him in the room and ask him some questions. He's got a wealth of information he ain't telling us.
He's also got somebody out in that wood line still.
Yeah, but if we bring him into a room,
We could do that, or we could try to
Sure.
figure out
they
who's.
clearly don't think we're a threat.
I still want to meet his friend out there.
Let's try to work towards that too. See if maybe his friend can give us a hand.
Deal.
I'm gonna go to the house, see if I can't get the wagon somehow.
Well, we got the wagon. We just need a horse.
Yeah, well, I don't just want to steal it from these poor farmers.
That's a good point. All right, I'll be here with the chest.
Tate will head up towards the house and knock on the door.
Okay, we can kind of breeze past that a little bit. He knocks on the door. The old timer that Birdie met answers the door. You guys chit chat. Are you trying to buy it off him?
Yeah, Tate's gonna give him like $40.
He'll accept. And now you guys have the wagon. While he's having that conversation, Creedmoor comes back to the chest. Well, old chap, I couldn't find a chisel, but I did find a hammer. This looks pretty sizable.
Hey,
Here, let me... Ha-cha!
Birdie wants to chat with him before he hits the chest with a hammer.
Okay. Hit the chest with a hammer?
Hit the lock with the hammer. Whatever. But hey, so who's your elven friend out in the woods there that provided such good cover?
So Creedmoor like winds up to smack it, and then you ask that question, and he holds the hammer up, and he slacks down a little bit. You can see him think for a second. Nobody. Hired gun.
Hired gun, huh? Why don't they come on in here and say hi?
You can tell he's not being honest. Well, they're not paid to be social. He winds up the hammer again. You trying to stop him?
No.
He swings the hammer. Crack! He breaks the lock right off of it. The hinge dangles off a little bit too. The screws holding it or nails holding it peel up a little bit with some splinters of wood.
Right after he hits it, because I'm imagining Birdie being pretty damn close, like arm's reach from the chest. Birdie's just going to reach out and place his hand on top of the chest. Remember the conversation we had at the beginning of this merry adventure?
Yes, I do.
I had to deal with mutual trust, right?
That's right.
I have to say, I don't know how much of that quid pro quo I'm feeling over here.
He purses his lips and looks up at the tree line, looks up at the stars. Well, what do you want to know?
You know, I wouldn't mind knowing exactly where you stand in all this, Creedmoor. Because the way I see it, we came in here with assistance from your friend out in the brush and got you out of a pretty sticky predicament.
Oh, yes, you did. And I'm very appreciative. My friend got you guys out of a bit of a sticky.
Definitely helped. Ain't no doubt about it.
Absolutely. Where do I stand on this? I would suspect you know. We've have similar goals.
So, you mentioned earlier that. What is Presidio? Divisio.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier that. Wait, who did he say might be involved?
The sheriff.
Yeah, you said something earlier that really got my mind gummed up a bit. Something about the sheriff and Divisio. And I'm just mighty curious how you connected those dots there. I was wondering if you could elaborate quick.
Well, how do I put this? In my line of work, I'm sure not too dissimilar from yours, you have a reputation with certain groups of people, individuals, and that reputation goes a long way. Now, I've spent a very long time earning my reputation. I have informants. I have little birds that sing to me. He chuckles a little bit. And there's an understanding that I can be trusted not to disclose information that those people don't want disclosed, only the information they want public. So, with that said, I can't tell you why I think that.
I understand your dilemma because, as you said rightly, we're in a similar predicament, right? We're all trying to get to the bottom of something, and we have certain restrictions, obligations, trust placed upon us to protect or occlude certain folks from gaining said information. All cards on the table here, Creedmoor. Am I right in assuming that the itch I'm feeling in the middle of my spine is from your friend out in the woods there, keeping that rifle trained on me right now?
I'd be surprised if he weren't still out there.
The enemy of my enemy.
I don't think we're enemies.
Oh, I don't think so either. I just, that old axiom isn't always true. And I'm starting to wonder. What do you think's in this chest? Humor me.
Well, from what I know, could be opium, could be weapons. Bit small for a body, but sometimes small bodies get buried. Could be something else. Have you guys discussed the green jewel with him yet?
So something else like
I think we had a brief conversation about it.
maybe something smaller, infused with its own light?
Might well be.
What would that mean to you?
To me, that would be evidence that members of Sierraton are trading with the local gangs. Full cards on the table. That would be evidence thereof. That stone only comes from one place.
And you are familiar with those stones?
Well enough.
Yeah.
As I believe you are.
Familiar enough. No, actually, I take that back. Aware of, but not familiar enough with. Still a lot of questions hanging around about them.
The feeling is mutual.
Birdie's going to take his hand off the chest. Go ahead.
Right about then, Tate starts walking back. Birdie pulls his hand off the chest. Marshal, why don't you go ahead? The spoils of war and whatnot.
Fair enough. Birdie's going to kind of get up and nurse that foot of his and make his way over to the front of the chest, but he's taking his time with it, especially because he saw Clay coming over.
Clay's walking over.
Tate, you're just in time.
Time for what?
I managed to work this padlock off.
Well, it's good as time as any to say finders keepers.
That's right.
Roll a spot hidden check.
Who?
There's no owls here. Him, Birdie.
69 under
Nice. Nice.
73.
Critical success.
Okay. He slowly opens the chest. Inside it are 3 smaller boxes, like cigar boxes, bigger cigar boxes. What do you do?
Well, the plot thickens.
I did say finders keepers. And Tate will grab one.
He grabs it.
The middle. No, the right one.
The correct one?
The one on the right side.
Oh, starboard.
This isn't Teen Titans.
He grabs the box on the right. And right away, he feels something inside move around a little bit. Something hard. Something a little bit heavy for the size. Does he open it?
Yes.
Opening the box, there is a jar. Glass jar.
Mason jar.
Mason jar. Sealed shut. Inside are half a dozen, otherwise known as 6, small green gems. It's a skinnier mason jar, so they're stacked up. And the very top is duller than the very bottom. It's like a gradient from dull to brighter at the bottom.
Tate will give it a quick shake and swirl.
The stones mix up.
Does the color gradient stay the same?
Yes.
Oh,
No. Sorry. No. The stones at the bottom that were bright and the stones at the top that are duller just mix together.
Okay.
But the individual stones remain how they were.
Okay. That's box 1.
Dollars to Donuts says they're all the same.
Any clue why they're separate boxes, Creemore?
No. I couldn't. No, I don't know.
Any idea why one's brighter than the rest?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Pop the next one, Birdie.
Birdie's going to grab this center box and open it.
The center box is similar, but the gradient is less pronounced. The stones are all generally a similar brightness or dullness, rather. They're all relatively dull. None of them are as dull as the top stones in the first jar. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But you can see just the slight beginnings of the bottom ones are starting to brighten and the top ones are starting to dull just a little bit. But it's not nearly as pronounced on the other one.
If brightness was a currency, I'd say this one's worth a bit more.
I don't think he would think that. It looks like the amount of brightness is the same.
Got it.
Or close to.
All right, these ones look pretty similar.
The third?
Birdie's going to open the third.
The third one The top stones are completely dull. There is no glow at all. But the bottom are brighter than even than any of them. They're the brightest in this jar at the very bottom.
You know, this feels like a bit of a puzzle in and of itself.
A puzzle or some mechanism to charge? These were buried pretty recently.
Well, yeah, they were buried here, we assume, from the cart that came here. And Creepmore, you don't know anything about the nature or origin of these stones?
I have reason to believe that these stones come from Sierraton, but as to whatever is happening here, I couldn't say. It is perplexing.
Agreed.
Well, might as well bring them back with us.
Yep. Birdie's going to grab the jar that has the brightest stone and the dullest, and he's just going to try to clear his mind. He's trying to sense something. He does have a high occult rating. He's trying to see if there's anything that he can discern from physical contact or near physical contact with these stones. He might think of crows while doing it.
How long does he do that for?
Seeing as how he's got a couple folks standing around him, a minute.
A minute passes and he gets nothing.
Looking like you're focusing pretty hard, Birdie.
I just can't help but feel like he's got some hoodoo in him, you know?
Why don't you focus on him on the cart on the way back?
Let's do that. Birdie's going to get to his feet. You coming with, Creedmoor?
Of course.
Hey, Edgar.
Yeah.
How we getting, how's the work coming along?
Last one's over there.
You want to ride back to town?
Yes, I'd love one.
Can you drive a cart?
Sure.
Better than me.
All right, let's get it hitched up. Let's get these loaded in and let's head back.
While you guys are walking, there's a cold breeze. It creeps down into this little valley you're in. You feel it, this cold wind, brush past you. Almost like if you're in a busy area and you feel people moving past you while you're standing still. And I'm sorry, what are you going to say?
Tate would turn the direction that the cold wind's coming from to see if he can't spot anything.
He'd roll a check. Roll a spot hidden check.
36 under 67.
He doesn't see anything. As this breeze kind of moves past, the jars in your hand feel a little off. Roll a... Is there like a... There's like a spiritual check or something like that? What would that be?
Natural world?
No, that's like identifying leaves type of stuff.
Occult?
Can I see your sheet real quick?
Yeah.
Operate heavy machine.
Yeah, it's probably reloading machine guns or something.
Yes.
Power. Roll power checks.
Not the occult.
Not the occult. Occult knowledge is like knowing about a specific group and their beliefs type of stuff.
Birdie rolls a 23 under 50 success.
Tate rolled an 88 over 75. Fail critically.
Okay. Plug your ears real quick. Don't sing. Birdie, as you're standing there, you're holding this jar and you feel this breeze and this sensation. You have a green gem, right, on your person?
I think Tate has it actually.
Okay, but you've felt it before.
Oh yeah.
You feel that feeling, but stronger. And it's clearly emanating from this jar. and it's tingles your hand a little bit, almost like when your arm starts to go numb. You know, you get that like TV static type of feeling, but just right there on the surface of the jar, and then it goes away as that breeze goes off. Okay, now you plug your ears.
Oh, I was hoping for that. I was wondering how fucked up I was going to get.
This breeze, Clay, comes over you. You feel that sensation of this rush of almost like bodies of a presence. It's chilly. The hairs on the back of your neck rise. You feel something. You feel this horrible something, like great eyes, great many of them, are staring at you. They're staring at you from every shadow, every dark part of everything around you. It's like the land itself, the air around you is watching you. You almost instinctively want to throw something over yourself, like a blanket or duck into a dark hole and hide, but in a way you know there's nothing you can do to hide from this. And then you feel this staticky sensation from the jar. There's a similar sensation to what he felt before from these gems, these stones, but it's stronger. It's almost too strong. There's this feeling of anxiety, of panic, as if he should be somewhere else. There's a feeling like he should start walking somewhere. There's a direction. North, northeast. He can feel that.
Is that something that he is being like forced to do, or he just has a super strong urge?
An urge. And he has this like TV static feeling kind of flowing into his hand. And then when the breeze leaves, that physical sensation goes away, but that urge remains.
To go that direction?
Yes.
Hi.
And that's what happens.
Fellas?
You see Creedmoor shiver.
Creedmoor?
Yes?
What's that way? His Tate points northeast.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not the most directionally apt.
Well, that was clear off our first meeting. But we don't know that way.
Well, Edgar. Yeah. What's that direction?
Tate will pull out one of his maps.
Of the region?
Yeah. Because he did his own prep work before the investigation. And he's going to set it just right on the ground in front of him and by matchlight or by whatever light's around.
There's a bit of moonlight. There's a bit of light coming from the barn still. Probably helpful to strike a match.
Yeah, I don't think he would think to go to the barn right now, so he's going to strike a match and try to... He wants to trace what it felt like the roads were coming here from the town that they were at to kind of get where the bearing is, and then figure out his back azimuth from that. Just kidding. And then figure out what would be northeast.
Birdie, you see your partner do this and then just pull out a map and set it right on the ground, strike a match, and start tracing his fingers along it.
Did you guys learn that in Naval Academy, or you need a hand there from somebody who knows terrain and whatnot?
Just, there's somewhere I gotta go, Birdie.
There's somewhere you got to go?
And it's that way.
Do you have the map, the Sierraton map?
I'll have to pull it up.
I emailed it to you if you have that.
Yeah, you Discorded it, I think.
And I also did that. Pull it up for me real quick. I'm going to go over to your side of the place. For the listening audience, I'm moving across our.
For the listening audience, Cody Zenner is making his marathon approach to the far side of this gigantic table.
So you guys are
It's like 6 feet.
down here or so between Short Tree Falls and Lapland Lake.
Okay.
There's Eastonton. Northeast.
Yep. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to game it out.
So wait, hold on a sec. You have someplace you need to be, huh?
And Tate will, with the match that probably ran out, throw that match away and spark another one. And
Yeah.
trace northeast from the position with his finger.
Explain to me why you need to go someplace northeast. Because we were just about to head back to the hotel, the inn.
Just. I don't think I can explain it.
But right now you feel the uncontrollable urge to head in a direction.
It's not uncontrollable, but I have to go there. And it's
Creedmoor,
right here.
Creedmoor, how do you feel about that?
Well, it's late.
I agree. It's late, right? And suddenly come up with a new destination out of nowhere, or let's just say from the wind, seems a bit odd, don't it?
Why not just wait for the morning?
So we'd have to go. Off trail might be faster, but up and around the lake.
Birdie's gonna saddle up and just kind of put his hand on Tate's shoulder.
And
Edgar is standing near you guys. Excuse me, gentlemen. How did I get here?
What do you mean, how'd you get here?
I was, I don't know. How did I get here?
so,
You were, I assume, brought here via cart. What do you remember?
Ah.
but why?
He scrunches his head and starts scratching. He scrunches his face and starts scratching his head. Clay's there.
Why do
Hold
I
on. Creedmoor,
go there?
Yes?
do you know how you came here?
Yes. What's happening with him?
Tate. Hey, Tate, real quick. Do you know how you got here?
Well, yeah, we walked here, but I need to know how to get here. And Tate's finger jamming the spot on the map
Birdie's
that
gonna.
is Sierra Town.
Well, Edgar, just hold on. We'll find out how you got here. Just hold on a second.
Yes, and Tate, we'll make our way there eventually, but we can't go there right now.
How strong?
Exactly how you think he's feeling right now.
Okay.
Like how you're playing it is exactly how you should be.
So
But
we
why?
need to get there right now.
But why are we waiting if we can just go?
Because we need to have a conversation about it first.
We're talking. We can talk and walk, Birdie.
Creepmore, ain't that right? We gotta have a quick conversation because we need to figure out how to load the wagon. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Once we figure out how to load the wagon properly, then we can make our way to that there point on the map you found.
Yeah.
Well, we got jars now. We don't necessarily need the wagon anymore, Birdie.
True, but the wagon would be faster and more economical.
Through the woods?
I mean, I think there's a less direct but more efficient route not to go through the woods, wouldn't you say?
Fastest route is straight.
Birdie's gonna pull out his flask. Hey, Tate, why don't you go ahead and take a sip of this here while we get this figured out real quick.
Yes. Birdie, maybe let's over here look at the get the cart ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get the car ready, okay? Hey, Creedmoor, why don't you go ahead and help me with this this chest so we can get it in the cart.
Yes. Creedmoor grabs it and
Oh, hey, Tate, we're gonna need that jar real quick. We're all going to the spot. We're going our way.
The jar's fine.
Yep.
And he holds it up to you, but he's still focused on his map right now.
And we're gonna get to that spot in the map. We're just gonna need to put that back in the chest here.
And he hands over the jar just fine.
Perfect. Tate, you keep looking at that map. You let us know what you think is the best route there, okay?
when Oh, this is tough. There's certain things I don't want you to know. Can you plug
his ears in.
real quick? Just real quick. When he hands the jar to Birdie, he suddenly feels like not lonely, but as if like when you're hanging out with a big group of friends or family, and then a lot of them have left. Like some amount of companionship has gone.
So
He realizes that right away as soon as he does that.
he would put his hand into his jacket pocket.
Okay.
While the other one's on the map.
So Clay is still pointing at the map and talking to himself, and Edgar's now sitting in the grass.
Edgar, why don't you go ahead and make certain that the horse there is all hooked up properly and ready to hit the road with this cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, go take a peek.
Yeah, he does.
As Birdie and Creedmoor are lugging the chest over, how you feeling?
Fine.
Yeah, me too. Clearly, Edgar and Tate aren't feeling so hot.
I don't understand.
I don't either, but, I mean, something tells me nothing good came from that chill wind that just brushed over us.
Well, it's not quite the time of year for something like that.
Yeah. And, well, shit, you remember Apollo's Cradle, man? There's some weird stuff out there.
Yeah.
We got to play this cool.
Creedmoor looks back at Edgar and Clay. You saw where he's pointing at the map.
I saw. We always suspected. I mean, anybody who can read a map and look at a bit of history could deduce that.
I don't suppose that's a coincidence. We open the chest and
It means whatever these things are coming from, whatever the source is, they want to go home. Right?
can I have you plug your ears one more time? Meanwhile, Clay is jamming his finger into this map, talking to himself still.
Fumbling with the green gems in his pocket.
He hears a yelp from the tree line, some distance away. Sounds like a small dog. Does he look?
Absolutely. His eyes would shoot up and at it.
He can see a small dog. It's in a lower stance. There's this look on its face of concern. Its ears are back a little bit. Clay can feel it looking at him. Not just his body, but at him. Suddenly a little peace comes over him.
Is the dog still there?
A little bit more clarity comes into Clay, and then he hears his partners. Or he hears Birdie and Creedmoor. He realizes now that they were talking this whole time, and he looks over at them and then back. It's gone.
He wants to go to the spot.
It's about 50, 60 yards away. Birdie, you and Creedmoor see Clay get up from the map, start walking toward the tree line.
Hey, Tate,
Just give me 1 second, Birdie.
just 1 second.
Maybe 5.
Just stay within earshot.
Not going past the trees.
Okay.
Sprints.
Birdie is now watching Tate and kind of shuffling inside. Did we make it to the car yet or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Birdie is watching Tate.
Tate slowly walks to the tree line Each step very deliberate, very thoughtful. He gets to that area he was looking at. There's nothing there, just shadow, bush, leaves.
Would shrug and head back.
Then he hears the sound of snarling.
You would turn back around towards the snarling.
There's a bird making some kind of a distressful sound, and then you hear flapping of wings, and out of the top of the trees you see a dark shape flying. Looks like it's heading back toward town. What is Birdie doing?
Birdie is sitting on the tailgate of the wagon, hand on the chest, and he's squinting into the darkness to keep an eye on Tate.
He sees the bird fly up out of the trees over the top of their heads back toward town.
Birdie tries to identify the type of bird.
Roll a natural world. Roll it hard because it's dark.
Okay, so that means roll twice and take the...
What did you roll?
I rolled a 27.
What is your natural world? Because it's
half.
It's
your
half.
natural world.
So if you have a 50, you have to roll a 25.
My natural world is 13, and I rolled a 27, so I failed.
You did not pass,
Mark it.
my friend. Mark it. Mark it.
Can Tate try to look into the brushes and see if he can source the snarl?
Roll a spot hidden. And also roll it hard. We're getting hard tonight.
Birdie wants to see if he can identify the bird by the sound of its wings.
Fuck you.
Roll a listen check.
60 over 34.
Round up. He doesn't see anything. Nor does he hear anything.
What? Appreciate the call to senses. Then he will head back.
Hey, I just realized that I have a 60, either a 61 or a 69 in firearms for rifle shotgun. And I know I've missed a shot before. So would I have marked that to get better?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll do it next time.
If you haven't marked it yet, you haven't marked it.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's how I play my rules.
And
Tate will head back to the 2.
You feeling all right?
No, I don't want to go to no damn Sierraton.
Yeah, that was a bit strange.
Hey, Creemore.
yes.
And he's going to look him very intensely in the eyes when he says this. What do you know about crows?
The birds?
You ever see them?
Have I ever seen crows? Yeah.
Ever seen them make eye contact or give direction?
No, I don't think so.
Does he appear truthful?
Roll a secret.
Birdie's paying attention.
Birdie can also roll a secret bullshit detection roll.
Oh, a secret one. I'm sorry.
Okay. What's your bullshit detection?
Bullshit detection would be spot hidden.
No.
Psychoanalyze.
Psychoanalyze would be a good one.
Yeah. 7. Psychology, 31.
Psychology, I think, works too.
Either one of those
Is a fail.
I mean, I got 10% in psychology and a 1% in psychoanalysis.
Okay.
I got 31 in psychology and 7 in psychoanalyze.
Clay, You believe him. Birdie, you're confident he's lying.
Is that a fact?
What about vivid dreams? Or visions? You ever see him in... And he looks around and shrugs with his hands up to the sky. The line of work we put ourselves into?
Well, I had some rather vivid dreams. Yes, I have before. Apollo's Cradle, Tallahassee once. That was something.
What about small dogs?
Small dogs?
You ever see them where they shouldn't be?
Like what? Like a coyote? Like what Edgar said he saw?
Coyote and just small dog looking.
Have I seen them? Yes, I've seen a coyote before. I've seen small dogs before. What is this line of questioning?
Just I don't know, a bit of a pet project of ours. You know, when you don't know, you gotta start somewhere, right? I don't know. We've seen some crows around, man. They get in the way. They make themselves known every now and then. It seems, to the layman's eye, a bit prophetic. Then you stop and take a breath and realize that they're just dumb crows.
Did we see crows when we were leaving Apollo's Cradle?
We saw some crows in the woods, but crows live in woods.
Well, gentlemen, suppose we ought to get going.
Yeah. Well, let's hop on in and make our way back to town.
We gotta make a pit stop on the way back, though.
Our friend?
I think so.
Fair enough.
So we'll hop in the carriage, have Edgar bring it back to town. But I think we're gonna do some more questioning after we free our friend tied up in the woods.
When you get back, so you guys hop in the carriage, hitch up the donkey, make your way. Time passes, and you guys get to the spot where you left him. It's dark, but you notice he's not moving. You get up to him. His throat's been slit. A pool of blood is drying in the clothes that he's wearing. Dark. And that's where we'll end it. Hello, everybody. It's another Tuesday. We're doing things. We're at work. We're getting coffee. We're what are we doing? Going for a walk in the beautiful weather. Holy crap. Let me tell you something. I went to, there is a delightful bookstore not too far from my apartment. I live in an area where there's a good amount of bookstores that are within walking distance. And I like to go for walks. So, even if it's a 48-minute fucking walk, that's like, oh, fuck it. If it's a good place, dude, I'm walking there. But there's this spot I went into, and it's just a tiny little bookstore. It's like a room with just books everywhere. They're on the floor, they're on the shelves, they're in big piles all over the place. It's an awesome little spot. But I walked in there first time like 6 months ago. I walked in there, and the owner is sitting. He's burning burning espresso. He's burning incense. He's making espresso. There's empty cans of beer and he's sipping on one, and there's Jimi Hendrix playing or something like that, you know, or like Pink Floyd. He's just hanging out, drinking beer, drinking espresso, and it's like, oh my God, what a neat spot. And I went back in there over the weekend to get some new books. You know, I'm 200 pages through The Way of Kings. Very good so far. But anyway, this guy has a free roam bunny in his bookstore. It's running around. He's hanging out. Bunny's name is Zorro, and sweet little bunny. He was just sleeping, so I didn't want to bother him. But it was like, what kind of a bookstore is this? It's awesome. So I bought a few books. I bought Man in the High Castle, because I heard that was very good from a friend. And then what was it? It's a book on the Pentagon by this one woman. I can't remember her name, but I'll remember it eventually. But anyway, while I still have you, I'm sure everybody just tuned out already, but while I still have you, I want to do a big, juicy, delicious thank you to our beautiful Patreon supporters. That's Totoro's Bang Bus. That's Steak. That's Paul Davis. That's Carter Garcia. That's Glanz Dilzig. And it could be you. It could be you. Yes, you. Yes, I'm pointing right at you. I'm pointing at my computer monitor, but that's you I'm pointing at. It could be you. You could get access to bloopers reels, extra content, behind the scenes, doobly-doos and whatnot, and such things. What else? Merch store. We have the merch store, as you already know, and you know what's on there. I'd say it every time, right? Check it out. Maybe you can get something. And we have a Discord. You can pop in there. Boom. What else have I got for you? I don't have a whole lot. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm kind of like, I want to go to bed. But I'm here for you with this episode. What do you guys think is going on? What do you think the green gems are, the green stones? What do you think Creedmoor is all about? What do you think that wind blowing was? What do you think? What's going on in Sierraton? But anyway, you already know all that. You guys are smart. You're geniuses, and you have great taste, and you're beautiful, or you're handsome, or maybe you're both. I think you probably smell really good too, and I think you're gonna get that promotion that you're wondering about, or that new job, and that's what I think. So I will leave you all with that. Last little reminder, hey, do a like, do a subscribe, do a follow, whatever you want to do. Hopefully one of those things I just said, or the Patreon or the merch or something. But I will chat with y'all next week.